I'm going to show you the impact of change in less than 10 minutes. What does a person who deals with change very effectively do? What are some of their characteristics? They're adaptable. What else? They're risk takers. What else? Open-minded. So adaptable, risk takers, open-minded. What else? Willing to experiment. So guess what I'm going to ask you? I'm going to ask you to be open-minded. I'm going to ask you to be willing, adaptable, a risk taker. Okay? And if you're willing to do that, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and put the candy in your mouth with two stipulations. One, when you put it in your mouth, you cannot spit it out. Number two, when you put it in your mouth, I want you to look at your peers at your table, left and right. And for photographers, this is a great photo opportunity. Now look at each other. Don't look. Yeah, I love the faces up here. Look at each other. Oh, I love this lady back here. She's back here doing this. She's like, oh my God. Okay? Yes, hang on to it now. Hang on to it. Because here's what a good manager does, good leader does when it comes to change. Yes, change tastes bad. It sucks. But you know what? If the right leader and the right process has been implemented with the right communication strategy, I would be encouraging you to say, stick with me. It's going to get better. It will get better, but you've got to get through it. Get through it with me. Now, how many of you, the candy's getting better? In fact, go ahead and stand up if that candy's getting better. Go ahead and stand up. You probably want to pass out anyway. Okay? It's getting better. Right? Now, let me ask you, sir in the front, what flavor do you have? Lemon. Gentlemen over here, what flavor do you have? Apple. So lemon, apple. Ladies in the back, what flavor do you have? Lemon, raspberry. So notice lemon, raspberry, apple. Here's another interesting thing about change. People don't experience the same flavor. They come through change at different paces. So some of you got through the candy, and you can have a seat now, thank you. Some of you got through that bad taste quickly. Others of you are still sucking on it, about to pass out. But then there were different flavors. And see, a great leader understands that change is a very personal, a very individual thing. And no one goes through change at the same pace. And so whatever training you're doing on change management, implement this activity called the taste of change with a candy called Warhead, and let people experience change and say, now, before you invoke change on anyone in the organization, before you do that at all, know that it's going to take a while and a lot of people will give up because it will just taste horrible. You've got to have a strategy to encourage them to keep that candy in their mouth. Because statistically and numerically we know from research that people in organizations are averaging 3 to 4 change initiatives at any given time. That's the equivalent of having 3 to 4 of these pieces of candy in their mouth at any given time. And if you were willing to hang on to one, would you be willing to hang on to 4? Probably not.